It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Freddie Freeman had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as it landed down to the Phillies 8-0. In the standings, the Phillies sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Braves are atop the division. The Miami Marlins launched 3 home runs as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 11-2. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in 3rd place in the NL East, and the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. The Washington Nationals hit 3 long balls as they manhandled the Mets 12-2. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Cubs held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-0. As of today, the Cubs sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, while the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division. Matt Cook grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 4-3. In the standings, the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central, and the Reds are at the bottom of the division. The Colorado
Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Now hitting, representing the Los Angeles Angels, number 24, Tony Perez. Let's start the clock. "30 seconds left. Time's up. That will do it. A disappointing effort that time, as he's unable to hit any home runs. And now, the challenger, representing the Houston Astros, number 30, Orlando Cepeda. And here we go. See you later. All the way to the upper deck. And that ends the round. He finishes with just 1 home run. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. Up first, in this head-to-head matchup, representing the Chicago White Sox, number 3, The clock has officially started. 30 seconds left. And no time remaining, that will do it. A disappointing effort that time as he's unable to hit any home runs. Up to the plate, the challenger, representing the San Diego Padres, number 24. Alrighty, let's see what he can do. Gone. That's his first home run. And that ends the round. He finishes with just one home run. And he has earned a trip to the semifinal matchup. Hitting first, representing the San Diego Padres, number 41, Eddie Matthews. Let's start the clock. .30 seconds left. Time's up. That will do it. A disappointing effort that time as he's unable to hit any home runs. Hitting second, the challenger, representing the Chicago White Sox, Duke Snyder. Let's start the clock. .30 seconds left. High in the air, and that one's gone off the facade. And that ends the round. He finishes with just one home run. And that means he'll be moving on to the semifinal matchup. Now hitting, representing the Atlanta Braves, number 22, Andrew Jones. The round has officially started, so here we go. It's out of here, into the upper deck. "30 seconds left. And no time remaining, that will do it. He finishes with just one home run. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. And now, the challenger, representing the Milwaukee Brewers, Willie McCuffey. The clock is now running, and the round has begun. "30 seconds left. High in the air, and that one's gone off the facade. Hitting first in the tiebreaker from the Atlanta Braves, Andrew Jones. The 60-second tiebreaker has begun. "30 seconds left. Time's up. That will do it. A disappointing effort that time, as he's unable to hit any home runs. Now hitting in the tiebreaker from the Milwaukee Brewers, number 44, Willie McCuffey. 30 seconds left. High in the air, and that one's gone off the facade. Now batting, number 24. And here we go. "30 seconds left. Gone. That's his first home run. And that ends the round. He finishes with just one home run. And he'll have to hope that's enough to advance. Now hitting the challenger in this semifinal matchup, Orlando Cepeda. 30 seconds left. Up first in this head-to-head matchup from the San Diego Padres, number 24. 30 seconds left. And no time remaining. That will do it. A disappointing effort that time as he's unable to hit any home runs. Goodbye. Look out upper deck. Up first in this semifinal matchup, number 4, Duke Snyder. 30 seconds left. Gone. That's his first home run. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with just one home run. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. Let's start the clock. "30 seconds left. See you later. All the way to the upper deck. Jiminy Crickets, that's out of here and onto the roof. And that ends the round. He finishes with 2 home runs. And that puts him in to the championship matchup. Hitting first in this championship round, Willie McCovey. 30 seconds left. And no time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with just one home run. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, number 30, Orlando Cepeda. High in the air, and that one's gone off the facade. 30 seconds left. Hitting first in the tiebreaker from the Milwaukee Brewers, Willie McCovey. It's out of here. into the upper deck. 30 seconds left. Another home run. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with 3 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. Now hitting in the tiebreaker from the Houston Astros, Orlando Cepeda. 30 seconds left. And that ends the round. He finishes with just 1 home run. And that won't be enough to advance. Unfortunately, he has been eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Willie McCovey.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Texas Rangers put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-5. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Division rivals do battle next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now at the plate, Paul Molitor, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Freeman in foul ground, 1 down. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Striding in now for the Nats, Minnie Minoso, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jim Palmer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
In now, Freddie Freeman, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Chipper Jones. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Ripken. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Still no score. So digging in now, Cal Ripken. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Three and 1 to the National shortstop.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ben Zobrist is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, Andrew Jones. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Center fielder, Andrew Jones.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 6, the shortstop, James Beans.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Martinez is there, and the side is digging in. Hunter Renfroe. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And a bouncing ball, foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Benito Santiago. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Now in the box, Johnny Friedrich, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days, and we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Brian McCann. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Minoso moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, defense, Strasburg.
Standing in, Steven Strasburg. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Renfroe is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Molitor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
0-1, here it comes. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Striding in, Minnie Minoso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 0-1. Other one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Standing in now, Edgar Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The shortstop.
Good stuff, Heidi.
Now,
thanks. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Zobrist playing here in his age 29 season. He signed a big 8-year deal recently, so he stands to be with this organization for quite a while.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in the team, invest in the community, and really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's George Springer. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes. Zobrist leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
2-1 now. Here's the 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Andrew Jones.
And now pitch on the way. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Renfroe ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. The relay.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here. And I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Riding in once again, James Beam. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he got him. The next to bat for Atlanta, Johnny Friedrich, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit at third. Backhanded. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ball. At the plate, Benito Santiago looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away. 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fouled off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
0-1 the count. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jim Palmer goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Paul Molitor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that misses, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Minnie Minoso. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Murphy is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Washington. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Brian McCann.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher, Brian McCann.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The pitcher, number 37, defense, Strasburg.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Ready once again, Edgar Martinez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Popped up. Freeman has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. A pause and the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Ben Zobrist. First pitch coming, here it is. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in.
Leading up for the Braves.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Chipper Jones as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Ripken backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Andrew Jones. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Behind 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Palmer with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Dale.
Stepping into the box, Dale Murphy. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Minoso is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Atlanta. Still no score. Into the box now, George Springer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Smith has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1, here it is. Ball even at 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Friedrich is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate.
Leading up for the Braves.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in now, Johnny Friedrich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in, Brian McCann, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup with the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And 2 count, the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Santiago is after it, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning. Matt Adams is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Adams bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I notice ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a one-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Friedrich is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Minnie Minoso. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll stick on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Anthony Swarzak comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 30, Anthony.
Fred McGriff is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Fouled away. McGriff swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Hot shot towards the hole. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Minoso will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Settling in now, Chipper Jones. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The pause and the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
The center fielder.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Two left for Atlanta. Still. Darren O'Day takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 56.
Stepping in, Edgar Martinez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 line toward the alley in left center, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Cal Ripken. And he can very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here. Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul. Martinez at second. Ripken on at first with nobody out. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. Popped him up. Jones shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Hunter Renfroe is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground at first, and this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with two away.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit down the third baseline.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we still have no... Billy Hamilton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Defensively for the Nationals. Now playing right field. Number 6, Billy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Ripken comes up with it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Beam.
Now batting, James Beam. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the pitch. Hard liner toward short. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Friedrich.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw. He'll dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. Standing in now, Johnny Friedrich. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for one. Back to first. It's a double play. And we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. Around. Ian Happ is going to grab a bat now. So he'll be asked.
For Washington, number 12, Ian Happ.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cody Anderson takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Atlanta. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 57, Cody.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Left field and batting 9, number 13, Leone.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martin is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
so the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Paul Molitor, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he lays off there 1-0. Anderson typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Now with the plate, Minnie Minoso struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. Oliver Drake takes over now to start the home 11th.
Pitching for Washington, number 47, Oliver Drake.
From the stretch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Line to the right side. Hamilton is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Leonis Martin as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1, and this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. So they go. Digging in and looking for more, Edgar Martinez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Murphy is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. To the left side, but it's well foul. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Martin looking up, and as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one.
The second baseman, Ben Bilbray. Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about here is it's the longtime closer Troy Percival that gets the call here. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, number
Digging in, George Springer. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Dozier is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So Eric Gagne is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Leading off the inning, Freddie Freeman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
So striding forward now, Andrew Jones. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Oliver Drake wins his 4th game out of the bullpen.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, the Washington Nationals.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Division rivals do battle. Next. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3.
Washington, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turn around with him leading off. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, what we're seeing there as a team, D-Row, they're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And now for Washington, Edgar Martinez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. And that's too high, ball 2.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
The 3-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Strasburg has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First delivery to him on the way. That finds the zone, a called strike. This is popped up, and no one will track it down. Martinez is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Stepping up now, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Dozier.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's coming off a nice month where he hit 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting first,
Stepping in, Chipper Jones. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is.
Leading off for the Nationals, the center fielder, number 4, George.
Cody Anderson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Cody.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
So striding in, Benito Santiago. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Too low, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played an inning and a half. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Freeman.
Lifted down the line in left. Minoso sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. He's a long ball threat, of course. Currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Murphy's off and running. And it's quickly 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0.
Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Molitor.
Digging in, Paul Molitor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Friedrich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Minnie Minoso. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Jones has it. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they're up. Stepping into the box, Tyler Flowers. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Tyler Flowers.
Hit on the ground to short. Ripken is there. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. After tonight, these 2 teams right back at it again on Sunday as you get a look at our upcoming schedule that takes us into next week. Now to the plate, Johnny Friedrich, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Ripken scoops it up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cody Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Popped him up. Santiago waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Edgar Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
A ball and no strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Murphy, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Friedrich has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Into the box, James Beam. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 23 for him thus far, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Renfroe moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 19th home run for him on the season, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Dale Murphy.
Dale Murphy.
Fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Molitor has got it, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The Braves are hanging on to a narrow lead, but this game has been a battle fought between two very good ball clubs. Guys, what's at stake in the bigger picture for these two clubs?
Yeah, Matty V, listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games. You have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here for this team to come in and win this ball game right here, sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Benito Santiago.
Striding in now for the Nats, Benito Santiago. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Andrew Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first down.
Left fielder.
In now, Johnny Friedrich. First pitch on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Zobrist ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cody Anderson, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and a strike to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. Renfroe is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Braves strand one. They still lead it 2-1. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Carlos Rodon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carlos
Rodon. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball from the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Paul Molitor. Strike one to start the at-bat. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 9.
So coming to the plate, Minnie Minoso. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the field.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Leading up for the Braves, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The batter, number 11.
Into the box now, James Beam. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Minoso has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So digging in now, Chipper Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. Let's see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Heart of the order, 3-4-5. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Joe Smith is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes.
Number 38.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
The batter, number 8.
Ready now, Cal Ripken. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Ben
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 0-2, here it is. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and it remains a 3-1. Anthony Swarzak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Anthony
coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Now in the box, Andrew Jones, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit sharply on the ground and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Jones stands at first with 1 out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Zobrist ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Johnny Friedrich.
Digging in, Johnny Friedrich. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe moves over. And that retires the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Stepping.
Leading off for the Nationals, the center fielder.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Guys, if this is anything to go by, we're going to have a close race on our hands for the division. However, we're only partway through the season, so how much more importance do you put on this game?
You know, D-Row, this has been nip and tuck all year in this division, and another close one here, and it looks like this is going to be one of those matchups that's going to go all the way to the end of the year.
Yeah, these guys are going to grind down to the stretch, and it would be a shame to look back on a game mid-season, not winning it, and finding yourselves out of the playoffs by a 1- or 2-game spot.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Hunter Renfroe is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach. And
the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Oliver Drake is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 47, Oliver Drake.
Fred McGriff is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Striding in, Chipper Jones. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Springer giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. Atlanta leads it now 4-1. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46.
Standing in, Adam Duvall. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season. And he's blown several saves up to this point.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Count is 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Paul Molitor, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and he misses it. Throw won't get him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Minnie Minoso. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-2 the count. Molitor, a runner at second with one away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Edgar Martinez, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Edgar Martinez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Nats. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Atlanta Braves with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Cody Anderson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. Craig Kimbrell retires the side to hammer down the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves tossed a combined one-hitter as they bested the visiting Nats 4-1. The New York Mets held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-3. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Padres 4-1. The Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-3. The Brewers right fielder, number 9, had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 8-5. The Diamondbacks grabbed 13 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-2.
Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Division rivals do battle next. Zach Greinke starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Molitor.
Now at the plate, Paul Molitor, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Minnie Minoso goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Pitch popped up. Greinke in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
To 1-2 now. Greinke looks in. 1-2 on its way. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nationals gone in order, and now the Braves will step up for. The next to bat for Atlanta, Brian Dozier, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Softly hit out toward short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back to SunTrust Park. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Cal Ripken. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ripken has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Zobrist, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Hunter Renfroe is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Right there for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-2 the count to Santiago.
Have to count 0-2.
Slow little roller to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up?
Oh, my, it's gone! Santa Maria!
A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. This is line to left. Minoso is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Back up the middle, played on the backhand. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Leone Martin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Minoso. And that retires the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We've played 2. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves 1. So here now's the pitcher, Sean Manaea. 9-1-2 due up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
The batter, the third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Molitor. He popped out in his first trip. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they're unable to add.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Waiting up for the Braves.
Standing in, Alexander Healy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Zach Greinke. A textbook sack bunt situation here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. And this one's in the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. This is line to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knock.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that swung on and missed for strike one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch hit on the ground but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. Minoso is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andrelton.
Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
In now, Fred McGriff. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Martinez stands at second with no outs. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. A bullet to first base. Yeah, they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High in the air out to center field. Jones has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball called strike 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Freeman set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer at the track. The wall.
Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. Popped up. Martinez is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo home run for Brian McCann. Number 13 for him on the year. And Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Minoso is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Alex Healy.
At the plate, Alexander Healy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming. Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The Braves are hanging on to a narrow lead, but this game has been a battle fought between 2 very good ball clubs. Guys, what's at stake in the bigger picture for these 2 clubs?
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Benito Santiago, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Santiago playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Sean Manaea.
Into the box now, Sean Manaea. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Freeman's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail 3-2. Now at the plate, Zach Greinke, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Greinke.
Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Pitch is popped up, and there's out number 1.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paul Molitor. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready for another shot now. Minnie Minoso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready once again, Edgar Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
The count now at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Freddie Freeman will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And now a pitch on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Zobrist retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So stepping in, Andrew Jones. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Popped up. Martinez has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the catcher, Ryan McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Settling in now, Cal Ripken 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Cal Ripken becomes the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Zobrist, base runner at first with 1 out. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Hunter Renfroe, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here's Leonis Martin.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Leonis.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alex Healy.
Stepping in, Alexander Healy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now a pitch on the way. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Johnny Friedrich will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Johnny Friedrich.
And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 3-2. Number 31 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Now batting, Benito Santiago, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Guys, if this is anything to go by, we're going to have a close race on our hands for the division. However, we're only partway through the season, so how much more importance do you put on this game?
Yeah, Matt, as these teams try to figure each other out and where they're going to be in the standings, I think we're getting a closer picture, D-Row, of what teams are pretenders and what teams are contenders in this division.
Yeah, I agree, Danny. It's going to come down to who executes, who stays healthy. That's the bottom line. You still got a couple months left in this season, and if any big boys go down in this division, it's going to tilt the scale one way or the other.
Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle. It doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Martin. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Nationals leave one. They trail 3-2. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 40, Andrew.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
Brian Dozier.
First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Chafin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred.
Digging in now, Fred McGriff, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Line hard to center field, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Now batting, third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. McGriff leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in once again, Edgar Martinez will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
The 1-0. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again. 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's that number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again. Standing in now, George Springer. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo home run.
Leading up for the Braves, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
First offering on its way. Popped up, and no one will track it down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So striding forward now, Brian McCann. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that's going to be a base hit for McCann.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Dale Murphy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Dale Murphy.
No balls and 1 strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. This one's down to third. Reined in to second for 1. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. Around the horn they go. 5. Dale Murphy will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Stepping up now, Hunter Renfroe. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Hunter Renfroe takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to the left side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Andrew Kingston.
Billy Hamilton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nationals gone in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Billy Wagner comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Billy
Alex Healy the next to bat. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Santiago is there. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Chipper Jones will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. No balls and a strike to count. Originally from the state of Virginia. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long, dark felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Back to first. It's a double play. And we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. Troy Percival takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in, Minnie Minoso, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Percival, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Edgar Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when...
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 3-3. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
In now, Fred McGriff, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, Andrew Jones. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Martinez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more base. hitter, Cal Ripken. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And that misses for ball one. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-1 to the National shortstop. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have held the trigger.
So he got him swinging. Cal Ripken is retired to kick off the inning. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. George Springer is on deck. Shoots this one over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
2-0 to the National center fielder. Now the 2-0. Strike called. 2-1. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The right fielder.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And Percival still has plenty on that fastball as he takes charge. 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Fouled away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ready for another chance? Benito Santiago. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aroldis Chapman will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Number 54.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian McCann. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 23.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Dale Murphy.
Stepping into the box, Dale Murphy. Now here it comes. Grounded slowly to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
the right fielder, number 7.
Into the box now, Alexander Healy. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Springer to the track.
It's gone! Santa Maria!
Solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Freddie Freeman. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Troy Percival gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes.